Hi everybody. Sorry I haven't put a video up for a while. As I say, I've been doing a bit of work in the greenhouse. When the sun's been shining, the greenhouse has been nice and warm. Mind you, today it's cold and I'm not particularly happy bunny either. Anyway, I was hoping to link up to the not private telephone system, but it's definitely a telephone system called CNET. Now, a lot of you probably know all about this. I've heard of it, and a friend of mine has been helping me out setting it up. But I'm stuck. I'm completely stuck. So if anyone knows how to help out on this, I'd be very grateful. Anyway, the unit, as you can see, is a Linksys. This is one of the original ones. I believe the new ones now, which you can get from China, they haven't got the Linksys name on them. So this one was obviously, it came in a box, which looked like old stock. But it had been, by looking at the box, the person who got it and who sold it to me must have got it through an auction, because there's an auction number on the box, which says to me, has it been checked over that it's actually working? So that is a suspicion I've got. It may not be working. That might be why I'm getting a lot of trouble. Anyhow, it's a number, it's on here. It's called a PAP2T, which, you know, these have been about for donkey's years. But I haven't got involved with them, and as a lot of you know, my computer knowledge is exactly zero. In fact, I think they're the most unfriendly things ever invented. So many abbreviations. Now, I'm not a bloody genius, and you know, I'll be honest, I find working things out on computers very, very hard. And having said this, I'm not stupid by any stretch of the imagination. I've got so many hobbies which I can use on the computer, the YouTube, telephones, lamps, plants, antiques, you name it, I'll have a go at it. But when it comes to computers, forget it, I've got no idea. I've even looked up video, or several videos, on these Linksys, and the information's completely useless. All it tells you, it shows you the box, which is the box here. Now, incidentally, the blue Ethernet lead, which this is, I've had to glue it. Have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous? I've had to glue it into the port, because this box was obviously not checked by the sender, and there was no way of holding that cable in. So carefully, using a mixture of araldite, I managed to stick it in. I've obviously had to do it carefully because I didn't want to get stuff on the contacts. So that part I've fixed. The two ports you see with the green are for the telephones. I'll show you the telephones. There's one there, that's from Canada, and the other one is the good old trim phone. And the little round port there is for your adapter for the voltage, and there's the plug. That appears to be okay. As I say, I'm pretty sure the unit is okay. The only grouse I've got is the fact that that lead, it wouldn't clip in. I couldn't see any broken bits of plastic, but it was just, you know, just useless. It just, you pushed it in and it come out immediately. So it had to be glued in. You just see the glue on the side there, and it's quite firm now, so it's not going to pull away. But having said all that, I still can't get it to work in. I've got a gentleman who has supplied the what they call it, the exchange. I don't really understand this, but he's linked me up to two numbers and given me a bit of information, very handy information. It took a hell of a job to sort it out because, you know, when it comes to computers, I am probably stupid. The hub there, which I'm using, was one of the Virgin hubs. I managed to enter the Linksys into here. I had to get blinking numbers. Oh, it drove me round the bend. I don't know why I started it all. Bits of paper with numbers written down. There's so many password numbers on this hub, and it was the last one I tried that worked. I was just about getting in the stage of saying that's it. I'm not going to waste any more time. But that's what's happening. As I say, I don't know whether anyone can give me any. It's really, I think, the information I need is the information of what to do with this box. How do I? Well, I just don't know. I've got the numbers that are on here. I got that from, by pure fluke. You dial up 4 little X's, 110, and the hatch, and it gives you a number. It tells you a number, which 192.168.0.53. What you do with that, I don't know. And the cat's messing about with stuff because I'm talking and not talking to her. Leave that alone. Lovely cat, as I say. She's almost 20, so she's getting on a bit. Anyhow, I'm gonna, hopefully someone will be able to perhaps explain the box. I'm sure it's this thing, but the information on YouTube about these Linksys is complete waste of time, or they just show you a picture which is out of focus, so it gives you hopefully giving in instructions, but they're just out. It's just poor. It's a complete waste of time. Any idiot knows where the plugs go, but idiots don't know. And okay, I'm probably an idiot when it comes to these, how you set it up. So please, can someone help me on this? And I say, there's the little book. Even the instructions are pretty poor. They tell you how to collect it, but don't tell you how to make it work. Completely useless. Anyhow, that is a little rant I've had today. Another rant I'm going to let you know, and it's a warning really. As you know, I ordered a charger, funny enough, for the batteries on this camera that I'm using. It said it was coming from China, which I don't know. I don't think it was. Anyhow, after some waiting, a note came through saying it had been delivered by Royal Mail. or Parcel Force, I think it's the same company. And it was never delivered. It wasn't even delivered. I've got a video camera, so on the door, so it would have picked up anyone who actually delivered it, and they didn't. Anyhow, just a warning, I thought I was covered by eBay. But oh no, they take the side of the seller. And I lost out money-wise. They would not reimburse my money. So all this claptrap about saying, oh, you'll be reimbursed, blah, 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 it's a lie. Well, I haven't been reimbursed. Okay, it didn't cost an arm and a leg, but it's the principle, and I don't like being tricked. Unfortunately, this seems to be the way the country's going, is to trick people and make money that way, which is a damn shame, because I'm not young anymore. I'm almost 80, and yeah, I'm entitled to speak my own mind, which I you know, on occasions I will. But I do like doing these YouTubes, and the idea of having this Linksys phone to CNET would be able to, people can contact me who are on this. I understand it's quite a very wide, worldwide network, and it's free. Well, after you've bought the bits and fiddled about with it, it's free to use, and it sounds a very good system. But as I say, if it doesn't work, then what is the good of the system? Anyhow, look, I'm going to stop now. I've given my little moan and groan. Hopefully I can put some more stuff up on YouTube. If the weather gets warmer, I can show you some of the plants, what I've done in the greenhouse. And perhaps some more phones. Another example is a phone I picked up the other day off of, it was an auction, well, it was one up for auction. Unfortunately, and I knew about it, it wasn't sort of hidden or anything. The internal wires had been cut, but it was a model I was particularly after. It could always be rewired, but unfortunately the handset was not the correct one for the model. So I've ended up with the phone, the bits inside the dial is not very good, and that's obviously can be repaired. Well, I think so, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to wait, and it just put to one side as spares. But the handset, unfortunately, wasn't the handset for that telephone, which was an autophone, very much like a 332. But anyhow, as I say, I knew that it needed to be repaired, so that was not, I wasn't tricked. You know, had someone have sold that as working and then to find out it had been cut, that would have been a little bit nasty. But no, it was honestly sold to me, and all right, there we go. Anyhow, I'm going to shut up now. I'll just mention quickly before I do, anyone else is out there, a very good, oh God, can't find it. A very good day today. As you know, I grow the plants, cacti and succulents. And the Mesem Study Group bulletin arrived today with a seed list. So that's given me something to have a little look, and sorted out the easiest way of ordering it and got very helpful advice. So that is more or less it. Anything else I can't sort of think at the time. I can quickly show you the pussycat. Are you going to show yourself? This pussycat's always hungry, but she's good because she knows everything I say. Clever little girl. Anyhow, that's all. I'm gonna shut up now and put this on YouTube. Thanks, and you know, if anyone can help me out there, I should be more than grateful. Because once again, my PC knowledge is less than nil. I must admit, years ago, I had a lodger. He'd been chucked out of his own place and had a lodger, but he seemed to be quite knowledgeable with computers, but he would never ever show me how to do things, and it was obviously a stunt so that he was being able to live here rent free with him doing the computer, so it was a complete waste of time. But eventually I realised what was going on, and he got the order of the boot, and I kicked him out. So there we are. Thanks again for watching. The little pussycat's very clean. She's cleaning. Anyhow, thanks again. Thank you.